back to the channel. My name's Tina, also known as Little T. And today we're going to look at some foods that I eat when I feel like I've maybe overindulged. We've been in the season of Easter, and then my birthday's in April, and then following that is Mother's Day. So that means that we probably have eaten out more than usual. I've partaken in sweets more than usual, and I just kind of have that feeling that I need to get back to basics. So what I'm going to show you is what I will be eating for the next 3 to 5 days, and I based what I'm eating loosely off of a book by Valter Longo. It's a book called The Longevity Diet, or if you're not a fan of reading books, you can catch him on a lot of podcasts. And he actually grew up in Italy, in one of the regions where there are a lot of centurions. You may have heard of the Blue Zones before. His family actually grew up in that same region, and he grew up with people living the lifestyle that leads to a very long and healthy life. So what I am eating for these next few days is based loosely. Now, I'm not a doctor nor a nutrition, but it's based loosely on the principles that he promotes in his fasting mimicking diet. If you've ever gone on a fast, you know that it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, especially if you drink coffee every day. Immediately going off coffee will give you quite the headache. So if you've done that, you know how hard it is. You get very hungry, you get cranky, you lose energy. So his idea of the fasting mimicking diet is to kind of trick the body into believing that it's fasting by eating low carbohydrates, low protein, and high fats. And that is really kind of the opposite of how I usually eat. I usually eat high carb and low fat with just moderate protein. And after following this plan for a few days, I feel almost as if I've gone on a fast, which I have done before. But eating this way, I don't feel deprived because I'm still getting to eat food, and it's filling, maybe not as filling as pizza and cake and cookies. That's really filling and really yummy, but it's not doing the best thing for my waistline. So come along with me as I show you how I put these meals together. When I say I'm getting back to basics, you'll see that I am choosing nutrient-dense and low-calorie foods as the bulk part of the diet. I have lots of greens and berries, and also some cabbage, which are included in the greens. And for the grains, I mostly ate rice cakes. I probably had 1 or 2 slices of whole grain toast, but I ate more of the rice cakes. They had less calories and they filled me up. The high fat portion included a lot of whole foods such as cashews, hemp seeds, and avocados, and including other kinds of nuts, pumpkin seeds, and then also some unsweetened coconut milk and non-dairy cheese. Chow and Violife were 2 of the brands I used. As far as what I put on top of my food, I used either vinegar or citrus, like lemon, lime, and orange juice. For drinking, I drank decaffeinated tea. I also drank coffee, lots of water, and sparkling water as well. You can have some caffeine. I did have 1 cup of caffeinated coffee each day, but the rest of the drinks were water or decaffeinated drinks. You'll see here I'm putting together one of the bowls I had. I would say that this bowl made up the bulk of my meals for the 5 days. I would probably eat it 2 meals out of the 3 each day. I would start with some chopped greens and use half of an avocado diced on top of it. And the avocado, I would just cut it into chunks while it's in its peel and make sure that I would scrape it out and break it apart. Hemp seeds are another good source of fat, and they're a whole food. Added a little bit of crunch and flavor. And I did lots of steamed broccoli. This just added a lot of flavor and a lot of bulk. You'll see my bowl is getting quite full. Then I would use some salt to grind on top and some black pepper for seasonings. And then on top, you'll see here, I am going to juice half of a lemon. It could easily be a half of a lime, a half of an orange, or some kind of vinegar. You could also drizzle a little bit of olive oil if you wanted, but I was trying to keep it more low calorie. Here you'll see I have some cabbage on top of that with some whole cashews. This was the other meal that I ate a lot of. So a 1 cup measure of mixed berries. And here I have some lightly salted rice cakes. And I'm going to use 2 slices of the Violife plant-based cheese on top of the rice cakes, Sometimes I would just use one slice of cheese and spread peanut butter on the other slice. Here I'm getting ready to pour myself a cup of unsweetened coconut milk, which I'll top off with ice and put a straw in it. It was kind of like a treat. I don't usually drink plant-based milk, but it was delicious. Hope you enjoyed this video showing my take on the fasting mimicking diet, showing you what I do when I need to cut back a little bit and get my appetite and my taste buds under control. Leave a comment if you'd like and give this video a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to our channel so you never miss a video. Have a great day and we'll see you next time.